Hello guys, good evening. Welcome to the channel. I hope that you are doing good. I hope that all of you guys are okay. I'm Nangapila guys. I am doing okay. Obviously we won, you know. Obviously Orlando Pirates won. I mean, what did you expect me to say? I'm perfect, especially after Gyökeres, did the job for Arsenal. It's been difficult supporting these two teams. At least Pirates has been winning trophies along the line, even though it's not the league. But to support the Arsenal, yo. So it looks like this season finally, both my teams are going to win the league. After they've been finishing third, they are just looking good. They have a great squad. Look at Orlando Pirates today. We did not have the likes of Mufukeng. We were still able to score 4 goals. We won the game. Arsenal did not have Abo Odegaard, Nabo Merino, Nabo Saka. Well, so what? So what? Because the depth is there finally. That's what Orlando Pirates is doing this season. That's what we've done so well. We have some depth. Players like Tito, got to play. And they came from the bench, made a huge difference. Players like Msendami, it was a decent game for him. I was happy with his performance. I don't know you. Obviously, we don't see things the same way. That's why I love football, because everyone has their own opinions and we can always learn from each other. But yeah, credit to Orlando Pirates, man. The scouts, you guys have done a tremendous job. You guys, the management, abompumi lapha phezulu nabonkosana, siyabonga. We have a formidable team. We're just gonna keep going. Look, today a player like Chabatsane, it was just his debut. I don't know if you guys know or remember that. Chabatsane, it was his debut today. And he did so well on his first game. First start, he was my man of the match, as I've been saying. Omen Q says, we're already here waiting. Please rate the coach skills on the ball too. Yes, remember. Hey, mbona up the slam wenzani? Hey, Men Q. Abanye babhisi bayatransfer. Ngiyadlala. Hi, thank you so much, Membayami, for signing the register there. Let me ask you, Futukuti, have you liked this video? Have you liked this video, guys? Orange, you just watching there. Have you liked this video? Make sure you like the video, guys. Click that thumbs up. Click that sharp there. It really helps to obviously push the video to a wider audience. Make sure you click the like. Koketo. I remember you said before the game started that Andre de Jong was gonna score. Well, it didn't take long, did it? Tito lift he did give the game a bit of lift into me. So much improved second half. The first half I was not happy. Yababona banyu. Well. I'm sorry, but angeke ngizojabulisa I win nje. Yabo noma kanjani, just because winile, guys. We must win and be satisfied. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up like others that I won't mention. You need to win your games and you need to show progress. So the second half, much better from Orlando Pirates. I'm Lentsiase Timbi Sakoke, so I'm very happy when Rory sang. We have to win that league, member. So yeah, guys, if you are wondering, I am currently on Fort Mob. They have the stats. They have also their own ratings. We're gonna go through individual player stats, and then we shall see how will they be rated. But I don't want to be too harsh. Like I said, I know that it was a game that we were not on our full push. We were on gear 1, guys. I said it even during the live. We're just on gear 1. We just never got going. It was that game, man. We just had to win it and make it to the next round. That's all. If you want to talk intensity, pressure, dominance, and combinations and all that, you definitely gonna see it come next weekend. You're gonna see it, but for this game, I think the coach just told the players to, not to try so hard. Just get the win. Don't injure yourself, don't tire yourself. There's still bigger games to be played, and it was never in doubt whether Pirates were gonna win this game or not. Now let us start with our goalkeeper already without wasting time, because it's what I don't have. I actually want to rest today, guys. Melusi Buthelezi. Melusi Buthelezi made his first appearance in this competition. Wow, we just started the competition and Melusi was just there. We just started playing there in the Nedbank Cup. Melusi Buthelezi was just there. Unfortunately, Melusi concedes a goal. The first goal that Pirates concedes in 2026, but he wasn't bad, was he? He wasn't, he got the lowest rating based on Fort Mob, as you can see behind him there. It's the lowest rating because it's 6.1. There's no one with anything less than that, so it's him who has the lesser rating. He played the whole game, no saves made. No saves made by him, but he conceded a goal. Accuracy in terms of passing was not bad, also 89%. So out of 19 passes, 17 of them were accurate. But inkinga kaButhelezi ila kuma long ball, long ball nje vele akusinto zakhe uButhelezi. He attempted twice and it is 0%, as you can see. His long balls were just going to the opposition. Didn't act as a sweeper, diving save, nothing, guys, man. Let's be real. He was never really tested. He was never really tested. He had 21 touches in this game, and it was just one crown jewel. I don't know, guys, man. I have mixed emotions when it comes to Buthelezi. He needs to work on his footwork and wall organization, says Milton. I see you there, member. He needs to be composed. He needs to be composed also. I think when he's under pressure, he just tatazelas, man. Don't tatazel. Keep it cool, calm and collected, And I still want to see Buthelezi a bit animated, man. Just be animated. Just shout at them, man. Shout at them, laphe muva. Focus. But no, it wasn't horrible. I can't fault Buthelezi that much, but I still feel like he should have maybe gotten his world to, structure properly, organize properly, so that he can be able to see. It was in the near post. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5, guys. I think that's what I'm gonna give him. I wish him well. He crumbles under pressure. You saw when that player pressed him. Exactly, Koketo. That's one of the problems. The pressure, when it's on him, you just feel it while you are watching it. So I think if he can try and fix that, man, it's nothing much. It's not too much, but he needs to fix it, because composure is very, very important when you're playing for Pirates, man. And everything starts with you as the goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are very, very important. So I can't say a lot. I can't give him 10 because he didn't do much. But I can't give him I can't give him a 10 also because he didn't keep a clean sheet. So that is why I'm saying 6.5. Maybe if he kept a clean sheet, I was gonna give him a 7. There was no save, 6.5 is too high. Well, it's too high. Well, like I said, I don't want to be harsh today. I don't want to be harsh. It was just a game that we were playing against TTM where the whole team was just not pushing enough, and I can tell that it was instructions from up there. So that is why I don't want to go hard for Buthelezi. And then you have Dino Van Rooyen. I see they gave him a 6.8 here. Dino Van Rooyen, I believe it was the first time he played 90 minutes, which was good. No goal, no assist. Passing accuracy is 91%. Not bad, Dino. He created 2 chances for us. Much, much better, Dino. And he had 3 defensive contributions. He did also take a shot, but it was not on target, And he had 1 shot that was blocked. 62 touches in total. 4 of those 62 touches were on the opposition box. So I think if you can just a bit improve that, Dino, I still feel like Dino still keeps it safe. He still keeps it very safe. I still want to see a Dino van Rooyen that just causes a bit of issues in the box. Just minus a player and then try and take a shot. Something creative. I still feel like Dino can do more in that position. And for the mere fact that he had 4 touches in the opposition box while he had 62 in the whole game, I think he must try and just push a little bit more offensively. But there's one thing that I've seen him improve on, and that is the passes into the final third. That was one of my biggest problems with Dino. He was not making passes in the final third. If you can go and check his stats against Kukune, you will see what I'm talking about. That is why I was not happy with him, and I was saying that he's not giving us anything going forward. We need more. So now I can see that, okay, he's taking touches in the box, he's taking some shots, he's creating some chances, he's taking those final third passes. That's very good. But you see, successful dribbles, dololo, 0. Try and improve that a bit. Make a bit of dribbles, Dino in that final third. But guys, he didn't have a bad game. He played well. I'll give him a 7 for me. Ground duels, 2 out of God, Dino, you want 2 out of 7 ground duels. He committed 2 fouls. 2 out of 7 ground duels, 29%. That's not good enough, Dino. 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 Need to push a bit there. We need to pray for Sipo to be consistent, not getting injured, says Undumi. So 4.1 Sipo chain. Men Q. 4.0. 4.0 is reasonable. The fact that we were playing against a small team, but it still looks shady. Yes, shaky. Yeah. He did look shaky, member man. And it is concerning now that you're saying that that we're playing a third division team, and still, ish man. I see people say that TTM is from APC League, Municipal League. Is this the same as NFD or is below? And another thing, I've noticed that our keepers are poor when it comes to set PCs. Ranks. APC Municipal League is lower than the Municipal Foundation. So that is why maybe I was a bit harsh and expecting something more from Pirates than what I saw in the first half. Second half, I was very content. First half, I wasn't. Because we didn't create chances in the first half. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me which chances did we create in the first half. Because I just remember Apolis getting fouled in the box. It was a penalty. I remember Mbata taking a shot, deflects, goes in. That's it. I didn't see us really creating chances. And the shots were straight to the keeper. So second half, when Tito came in, bro, wow, Mashwanganyi, you enjoyed it. You had a great game today. I was happy with that. Main Q says DVR seems like he's going through something, not at his best at all. Maybe 6.2. Yeah, member. He's not there. I don't know what happened. I don't know. But I know Dino. I followed him a lot at Stellis while he was still their captain there. And I still don't get that Dino at Pirates till now. I still feel like he has a lot of potential and he just needs to take it a step further. He was a problem. Dino was scoring goals. Dino was getting assists at Stellis. He was in that final third, getting those crosses in. He was getting in the box, taking shots, But I don't know what changed at Pirates. Konanji. Yeah. Just like Koketso is saying that he played well, but I still need improvement from him, Dino. Yeah, member. Same here. He didn't play badly, but you just feel that he can still give you more than that. He can definitely give you more than that. You also had Dion Kavenji Hoto, one of the best players on the pitch. Bamnege 7.6 lana. we fought more. Budlale the whole game with Dion Hoto. He took 2 shots, and passing accuracy 87%. That's yabona guys, passing yabona yo percentage engiwafunayo. I hope akekho umuntu ozoba lower than 85. Because if kukhona ozoba lower than 85, then kuzoba nenkinga. Yeah, but so far we were moving well. 87% is good. Hoto created 2 chances. There were also 2 defensive contributions, and both his shots were on target. So the keeper had to be there and make the save. Even though they were not spectacular shots like that, but the keeper was properly positioned to stop those balls from going in. But he was a threat. 63 touches, 2 in the box, not good enough, Hoto. So he was not. There were those good passes, insane passes from Chabatsane, but he was never really direct like that, like going in the box, Hoto, Yeah, we actually say in this game, but he still had a very good game. He's one of the best players for me today. 5 passes into the final third, perfect. But the crossing, this is where me and you, Hoto, crossing, my brother. Hey, 0%. All your crosses did not get to the desired destination. They went somewhere else, Hoto. You need to fix that. And I've seen that Undaba is slightly better in terms of that, that final product, that final touch. That if you can improve that, yeah. We've been talking about the crossing. It's not just now. He needs to push on that, Don Hoto. But guys, he had a good game. Tell us down. Ooh, Hoto Matota. Aerial duels, he won all of them. 3 out of 3. That's good. And then why are you guys losing the ground jewels? I feel like the ground jewels are easier than the aerial. I don't know. But I can see that our players, those have just been covering, struggled with the ground jewels. 33% for Hoto. Out of 3, he only won 1. Obviously, he needs to improve there. But, guys, Hoto, I'm going to give him a solid, he had a good game, man. 7.5. You are right, remember. I'm gonna steal your rating. Yeah. 7.5, 7.6. Yeah. He played well, guys. King Alapayana, man. He was fired today. He deserved that 7.6, says Koketo Make. I'm loving the circulation of players. It seems like it seems to be working more, especially in rotation. Everyone remember. Yeah, remember. We're a system team, right? It's the system. It's not the player. We just put the player in the system. So you remove the player, put another player, same system. So I'm happy, remember, if you are still seeing that, even though we rotate, as we are saying, because there was a little bit of rotation, just a little bit, Hoto hits the ball on target. He just needs to convert. Yeah. Needs to convert. He needs to be more confident also in those target shots, because he does get the ball. Even in the last game, I was frustrated with him. There was an opportunity he got. He hesitated to take a shot, and then he wanted to take it after a few seconds. It was already gone. The chance was already closed against Amazulu. He needs to improve that. Believe in himself. Hoto is a Pirates legend. He has over 70 goal contributions. No one comes close to him right now. No one. He even has more goal contributions than Mabas. Yeah, he won. So, guys, come on. So he needs to keep going. But he played well. No, chill us down, guys. 7.0 says Milton. Morena says Hoto played well. And then, let me see. Another thing, members, we love our team. These ratings does not mean that we hate them. Just a performance on the day. But we love our players and we will sing their praises and defend them on socials. Yeah, remember. But if there's something off, we're going to talk about it, unfortunately. Not everything is good. Not everyone performs well. So when it's constructive criticisms, they must be able to take it. Very, very happy also to me. So to see Sesane. Yeah, remember, instantly made an impact. There was that time when he went into the middle and made a pass. I don't know who got to the end of that. I think it was Msendami, but his shot was blocked, if I remember well. As the team I want this season. Straight. What game from Tito Nico? It's nice to see South African coach coming back. I want to remember. But let's hope, remember, because ngibazwile nalaphana ku SuperSport mabekhuluma bathi mara against who? If I can go bathi against who? Yeah, one. So let's keep it going even against like tougher opponents, top flight opposition, not just this ABC Motsipe side, because obviously they are way below us, I must say. I'm gonna start with Sesane because he didn't have much to do. I hope that he had 100% passing accuracy also, Sesane. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. Yes, I'm right. He had 100% passing accuracy. He played just 10 minutes, 6 out of 6, 100% passing accuracy. And you see, he created one chance. That's the chance I'm talking about. And he had 6 touches and he had 1 pass into the final third, Accurate long balls, 100%. Guys, I can't wrong Sesane. Ngizomnika nje u6 because obviously udlale less minutes, just 10. There's nothing wrong he did. Everything is 100% here. Everything. 100 passing accuracy, 100 long ball accuracy. There were no aerial duels that he was involved in, so it's 0. There was 1 final third pass. That's good, guys. He created 1 chance in just 10 minutes. That's great. He came in, he did well. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6, 6.5, 10, whatever. Really, he was perfect. He was perfect in the minutes that he got. So that's it. I can't really criticize him. I know that he wants to get a lot of minutes under his belt. But yeah, you need to be patient, Los Pepe. You will get your chance. Don't worry. Your opportunity will come. And I know that when it does, you will grab it with both hands, And yeah, you just keep getting those minutes and you'll come back into the team. But yeah, it's up to the coach how he's going to go about it, because we have a lot of players, guys. That's the reality of it. Who would have thought that we would reach this level of squad rotation and still get same results? Even better results, man. Even better. Even better. We scored 4 goals for the first time this year. So that's very good. It's refreshing. I was very happy to see, man. De Jong started. Sendami played more minutes today. That was good, man. I read Sesane 6.5 exactly, remember. So there's nothing much really there's nothing he did wrong. He did everything right. It's just that he got a little minute, so I can't talk much about him. He did everything perfectly. It's just that now he needs more minutes under his belt. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe against Sundowns he'll be Angas guys. Let me not even call them. Hoto is a good player, but he needs to work on his crosses, says Tembani Mofokeng. Let me see ukuthi amaqiniso wenu angakanani bafethu. I want to see something. So 68 of you have voted, right? 69 of you have voted and 93% say that you've liked this video. So I'm expecting at least out of these 70 votes 50 likes. 50 likes at least, right? Well, let's see if if these votes are ahambelana nama likes ina, cause angikhona ukwa-check Nkosi yami, kanti u-check kanjani izinto zama likes zakhona? Guys, make sure you click there. Make sure you click that like. Make sure you click that like there. Click. I want to see. Cause nina manga business niyavota bese ningapress. Kanti niyenza njani members? 34. You see? It's 35 likes. So it's not consistent with the number of votes. Nivota kanjani ninga-click like but ni-click yes. Kanti niyenza njani? Niyenza kanjani? 6.9 says Morena for Sesane. The center backs we have got. It was good to see Los Pepe getting some minutes today. Ebona member. So I'm very happy, member. Very satisfied. But yeah, we're not tested well today anyway. And you can see there that Chabatsane got the highest rating in terms of center backs from a Fort Mob. So CBC gets a 7.2 from Fort Mob. He played 80 minutes. He's the player that went out for Sesane to come in. CBC, obviously, no goal, no assist. But you saw before he went out, he nearly scored. He nearly scored there during a set piece. Accurate passing, 96. I mean, CBC, out of 53 passes, 51 were accurate. Beautiful. I love that. This is important, guys. I love players that are also good technical. It's very important because our team is a position-based team. So we need to circulate the ball accurately. So because once we lose it, then our structure is somehow. So especially for the center back. So if they are sitting, that is why I'm saying I don't want to see a Pirates player sitting on less than 85% passing accuracy. It must be 85 to 100. In between that, we can't be having 84. Yeah, that's a problem. So CBC 96% out of 53 passes, he got 51 right. Only 2 were wrong. That's beautiful. 6 defensive contributions, 2 shots for CBC. As I said, that Tinelli scored, but both of them were off target. Yeah. Why I'm I'm sorry. I didn't change the picture here. Ngifake i-captain yethu uBhodlela, the former Golden Arrows center back. 2 shots, but both of them were off target. 62 touches in this game. 2 of them were in the opposition box. Iva ke ngoku yayibona into engikhala ngayo ngoDino van Rooyen ke. I want more of these touches inside the box. If CBC gets 2 in the box, and when as a fullback you get how many in the box? Let me see, 4. It's just 2 better than him. But he's a center back, you're a fullback. You get more ticket to go forward. That is why I want more from Dino, But yeah, 2 in the opposition box in terms of touches. And obviously, I think those were the shots, if that makes sense. 9 passes into the final third. Well done, CBC. Well done. Yeah, guys, this tells you that most of our moves, they start with the center backs. They start at the back. They don't start with the midfielders. They start with these center backs. They're the ones that make the passes into the final third. And then about Tito, they take it from there. Go. Okay, so that's very, very good, guys. If we have defenders that are able to take the balls to the offensive third of the pitch and help us to launch attacks, very, very important. Accurate long balls, not bad. 80% out of 10. 8 of them were accurate. That's not bad at all, CBC. He had 4 clearances and 3 headed clearances. So 4 clearances, right? And then 3 headed clearances, 1 interception, 1 recovery. Also had 1 tackle. Yabona ke into engiyithandayo le, ama aerial duels usibisiwa wine wonke oyi2 100%, ground duels 50%, 1 out of 2. Not bad for CBC. He had a good game. There was nothing. I was never nervous with him there. And I think we've been a bit hard on CBC, man. We've been a bit hard on CBC. But ever since he's been doing well at the back. Let's be honest. Let us be real. He's been amazing in that defense, for us. And yeah, man, even today they put him with the CAM, he does well. They put him with Chabatsane, he continues to do well. So I'm very, very happy for CBC. And I know that a lot of people doubt his capabilities, but he has done well. That is why he's always in that national team. He's proven to be a trusted soldier. Every time when he's asked to do a job, he's gonna do it. Very happy with you, CBC. So I'm gonna give you an 8. Pirates this season is on fire. I will take all trophies. Serious. Ke batla Sundowns go Amstel Arena. Re thoma re fetsa sharp pakania. I can't wait. Kabelo Ronaldo Kio Cameron o fihlile Lisandawana Uri Dino van Rooyen is lacking a bit. He has lost that hunger and he just needs to dig deep and bring it all back. That left center back of yours will do well in your attacking seams. And I'm gonna go through his stats right now. They are crazy stats, by the way. I just want to see him under pressure. Exactly. Yeah, remember Nami. Just like I said, even during that time, that I still want to see Chabatsane being tested. Yeah, being tested. Because in that game, no, we didn't get tested. The keeper didn't make any save even. We were never tested. It was just that free kick that Mbata committed and then we failed to keep it out. That's it. So we need to do better in that regard. But not all is lost. So I can't wait. I still want to see him when we are under pressure, as we are saying, how he handles that. But I've already seen what he can do when we dominate games, because the reality is that 90% of the whole season Pirates will dominate, and they will need such players who are confident on the ball, who can always go long, go short, and sometimes just drive through the middle with the ball, and find spaces. So Chabatsane ticks those boxes. Very, very happy. So that is why he gets a higher rating. I give him an 8.5. I don't know why I don't even give him a 10, yes? Why don't I give him 10, well? What's stopping me from giving him a 10? But because he has not been tested. So, he played the whole game. Remember, Chabatsane is just 23 years old. Played the entire game. Minutes played 90. Right? That's the whole game, obviously. Guys, please check the stats, okay? Check there. Where it's highlighted. I don't know if you guys see properly this screen, but I will tell you what it says anyway. It says Mpho Chabatsane completed the most passes in the match. Are you getting that? He completed. That is why I said his stats are crazy. His stats are insane. He completed the most passes, which is 78. Guys, this player was playing. It was his debut. First game for Pirates. First full debut, for Pirates. And he smashed it. Yo, he was so good. He was so good. He got the most passes in that game. Okay. So, that's very good, guys. That's very good. In terms of accuracy, because he took 81 passes, but 78 of them were accurate. That's the most completed. That's what when they say completed, it means it moved from him to another Pirates player. So that is why passing accuracy says 96, because out of 81, 78 were accurate, which means he only failed to complete 3 of 81 passes. So that's the most, 78. Most completed passes. That is a very important stat, because this is the player that barely loses the ball. He gets it to the player that is wearing like him. And again, I know others will say, it's just a pass, Moose. No, it's not just a pass, because Mpho Chabatsane, he plays short, he plays long. You will see as I go through the stats, he plays it long and accurately so. Yes. So, guys, I'm loving that. He created 2 chances in this game. He had 4 defensive contributions. 86 touches in total. No touches in the box, He's still gonna get there, He's a center back, so don't come for him. He still created chances while he was. Guys, look at the successful dribbles. 1 out of 100%. Look at the passes into the final third. Tell me how a center back completes 15 passes in the final third. Make that make sense. 15 passes into the final third. Guys, this is so good. We have to talk about this player, and we have to give him his flowers. And that is why, for me, I felt like he deserved to be man of the match today. But Mbata got man of the match. And for me, I have nothing against Mbata. I love him. I always put him in my lineups. He's the best. But I still feel like today, his performance was not that good to be man of the match performance. Yeah, but I understand that it could have been difficult to identify a man of the match in today's game, because we were not at our best. So, guys, I know. I'm very happy. For Mpho Chabatsane. He did so well today. It's just his first game, guys. So if you are able to make 15 passes within the attacking third of the pitch, that is the closest to the opponent's goal. Do you understand? Because there's 3 parts to it. So if it's a final third pass, that is the closest. It's not in the middle. It's not in your own third. It's in the opposition third. That is the closest to the goalkeeper of your opponents. 15 of them. And the long balls. Yabona, that is why I said, don't just say he's playing it safe. He's just passing the... No, he's not just passing the ball, because he also goes long. But look at the long balls that he does. He had 12 long balls, and 9 of them were accurate. 75% accuracy in terms of long balls. Yeah? That's a pass to Muremi. That's a pass to Hoto, who's there giving us width on that left-hand side. That's a pass to Apolis, who's in that attacking third of the opponents. And out of 12, 9 of them got to our players. Oh, guys, this player is so good. What a signing from Pirates. 1 tackle, 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 2 interceptions, 5 recoveries. You know, he won all the ground duels, he won them. 2 out of 2. Aerial duels, he wasn't involved in any. And again, we were not tested that much defensively. I give him an 8.5 because it's just the first game. I would give Chabatsane man of the match. I said it a long time ago, Tembani. I have not changed. He's still my man of the match for today's game. He was so good. And I just hope that he can continue like this. What I saw today, I was now thinking, Siema, Chabatsane, we are going to kill them. We are going to destroy them. We have those two in the same team. Because remember, Chabatsane is a left center back. Siema is a right center back. So we can't play them together there. And if you know those players, then you know, Uguti, I still want to see him defend. I still want to see him under pressure, but I don't think he's going to struggle that much, and he has good height also. But Uguti, we are secured. When we are attacking, they are going to find those pockets. They're going to find those passes, whether it's in the middle, whether it's in the final third, whatever. They're going to be helping us. So I love this player, guys. As most of the time when you're just new in a team, you'll be very reluctant to take long passes. Uthi man ngishaye long pass iyaphuma ngaphandle. Ngishaye long pass kuba i-goal kick. Yabona manje seyama-fans azongene. It was his first game and he did all of that. Did all of that to perfection. What a player. No. For the first game, very good, Mpo. And Milton says Guti, I rate him for Chabatsane 7.5. He played well for a player that is playing for the first time in black and white. You remember? Debut. Milton. That was crazy. My man of the match, Chabatsane. That is why I was happy seeing him signed. The only player that I'm gladly giving 9.8. Why? Because I chose to reserve all the small percentage. Otherwise, it was exceptional. Okay. 9.8. Coming from MenQ. Chabatsane wabona lwena. Baurata, yeah? Remember these stats are crazy. Wow. No stress, Morena. Next time, no stress, member. Indeed, we want to see Chabatsane. I hope he will play against his former team next week. Yeah, we're playing Marumo also. Yabona ke le network seyifuna ukungibhayizisa manje. Network seyifuna ukungibhayizisa. Chabatsane was so good, guys. It was so good. Another thing that we need to speak about when there's time. My network is starting to fumble now. My network is starting to do its own things, guys. You'll forgive me. Another thing that we need to speak about when there's time is that your recruitment department know how to profile players that suit the what they envision for Pirates. That's an underrated improvement. Yeah, Cameron. That's something that needs to be talked about. And for the fact that you are seeing it while you are a Sundowns fan, I love that. You're one of the few that I know, the fans of the opposition that, because abanye we are ngokuthi ngifavor nje. That's it. But yeah, remember they've been doing a great job. That recruitment department, especially this season. Remember this season, the players we went for, almost all of them are a hit. Almost all of them came and just fit into the team, and that is why we just lost our first 2 games, and from there we've been unbeaten. So that also speaks to the recruitment, and the profiling. They just come and fit in like a glove. Look at this player, first game, and he performs like that. Just like Mngeti is saying, fitted like a glove. It's not even shy to go forward. Mngeti. It was a great performance, man. I don't want to lie. And then you go into the middle, you have Masindi, Nemdajela. Mina bengibhizi ngithi coach Lungisa coach, Lungisa. Nemtajela was one of the players that got the lowest ratings. After Buthelezi comes Nemtajela with 6.4. Yaiva ke ngoku? Yeah. He played 62 minutes. Passing accuracy 81%. I don't have to say anything there. I've already said it, Kuti. If you have a passing accuracy that is less than 85, then there's a problem. Masindi. 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 81% passing accuracy. 31 passes, 25 accurate. Not good enough. He needs to improve that. Defensive contributions, only 1. Chance created, not. No chance. No chance created by Masindi. Big chance missed, 1. Shots on target, 2 shots. None of them were on target. It's just that one that he missed and that one that was blocked. And the one that he missed, Masindi. That chance that you missed, my brother. We are now missing a lot, Masindi. Angeke. You missed against Imakesi, I remember. You got a good chance inside the box. You missed it. And even today, again, you're supposed to score or at least force a save. You still missed the target. Inside the box. Close to that small box of the keeper. It went high. Up there. Masindi. No. And you didn't create any chance. Pelamina, when I see you, Masindi, and Mbata, and we don't have Makaula, I'm like, okay, we're playing with 88. We're playing with more creativity here, more energy here. Then it means we're going to create more chances and we're going to take more shots. But the numbers are not good for this game in particular, for me personally. Yeah, bo. He missed a very big chance also. Touches, 34 touches. 1 of them in the box of the opposition, which was the miss. Passes into the final third, 6 of them from Masindi, Nemtajela. 1 interception, 1 recovery, no grand jewel won. Out of 2, he lost both of them. He committed 2 fouls. So, John Wick. Ungabi lezo sokuthi manje mawungena from the bench sikujabulele bese mawuqala igame siyakhala. Ungabi lezo. But today, no. No. You didn't give enough. And you need to work on your finishing, just like Milton is saying. Because the good thing about you is that you are able to get there. It's rare to see Mbata getting in the box. It's rare to see Mbule getting inside the box. It's rare to see Danton inside the box. But you, Mariko, inside the box, it's rare. But you get in those positions. But now, you're not finishing. John Wick, come on. You need to finish those opportunities. You know, it just wasn't his day today. He truly was off. Absolutely not the Masindi we know. I rate him low in this match. Really low. 6.5 from MenQ. Hey, again. We're not lying. The numbers are saying it. And the game we're watching it. So it wasn't his best game. It wasn't his best game. Coach Wadu must do something about the lack of conversion. Charlotte. We're always talking about that. Yeah? Always. And it's not improving. Even today we won 4-1. But we're still crying about that. That is crazy. That is crazy. So I hope, remember, we can get somewhere with that, man. We were not finished. Even Masindi is one of them. He could have scored 2 goals already this year. If he was finishing those chances in the box. So he needs to work on that. He needs to work hard, says Koketo, especially in the finishing. Yeah, bon. Chabatsane, this man is so special. Very special. Is Pelele. Ungenzele kamnandi namhlanje bekumnandi. Kabelo, serious, I'm staying in Tembisa. Nick, tell me right now, if Pirates will win the Betway League, understand I'm waiting. Tell me when you give me a tracksuit of Adidas. Hey, man. Kabelo. Nakitloicha kai chelete mara yori kireke tracksuit ya Adidas. Lina kinayona. Yeah? I don't have one. And you want me to buy? Obviously, we're going to win the league. Don't worry about that. Huh? Yeah. If we can win the league and the Nedbank Cup, I can buy it for you. Yeah. You can hold me on that one. Save this date and save this title, and then you will come back and remind me and save these minutes. 46 here on my watch. Let me see this side. It was on what minute? Let me check. Minute 30. Oh, 44, 37. Yeah. If you can win both, those are on that are left. You can hold me to that. It's fine. You can hold me to that. Let me see. I agree with you at MenQ. It wasn't really his day. He just needs to work very hard. I believe in him. He will bounce back. Definitely he will. He will. He even mentioned in a conference after the match that he still needs to more improvement as far as the conversion, especially in the league. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. We all can see that. So we now want to see improvement. Umbata got a rating of 8.4, and another huge part of that rating was because they credited him with the goal here on Fort Mob. What they don't know is that that goal was taken away and given to Umponzo, as a deflection, as an own goal. So ayayehla-ke lapha ama-rating, but uyayibona indaba. Talente Mbatha lost the most duels, 6 in the match. He lost the most duel. That is why I'm saying, for me, my man of the match, Mpho Chabatsane. Mbatha, he was not horrible, but he did not give a man of the match performance also. It wasn't a bad performance. It was good, but not good enough to be man of the match. But that's just opinion based. And the goal, unfortunately, was not given to him. 4 shots in total. Accuracy in passing, 91%. Very good, but he created 1 chance and he contributed 4 times defensively. He took 4 shots. That's what I loved. Even though the shots were not convincing, but I still want you to put them on target. Imoni just took 1 shot, bam, in the back of the... I want that from Mbatha also. But I loved that he's getting the message of which he needs to take the shots. And he was taking the shots. He took 4 shots in total in that game, and 2 of them were on target, which is 50%. Not bad. 88 touches and only one in the opposition box, which is why I'm saying Masindi gets more in the box than Mbatha. He makes those runs into the box and get good opportunities. Masindi, he needs to convert. He needs to convert those chances. Successful dribbling, 1 out of 2, 50%. Passes into the final third, 6. Not bad, Mbatha. Long passing, 50%. Accuracy. Yeah, guys. So it wasn't bad, but you see this Mbatha, this is horrible. This is horrible. Ground duels won, 1 out of 7. That is 14%. It's a fail. It's a fail. So shot get shot. Ground duels, you must win them, but when you are tall and you are not small in your stature, it's not small. You need to win those ground duels. You need to win them. You can't be winning 1 out of 7. He won all the aerial duels though. Yeah, but he needs to just improve there. I'll give him a solid 7.5 Mina, guys. Mina on my side, I still believe that he can do more than what I saw today. Talente Mbatha. But he was the man of the match. He was the man of the match. So doesn't really matter what I say, does it? And then you have who else came into the middle? The Master Chef, ne? Yes, the Master Chef came, and yeah, man, it was a special day for Mbule. Also, he got his first goal of the match, of the club rather, and the rating from Fort Mob is 7.6, which is not bad. 28 minutes played, so that was like 30 minutes. 1 goal. Shout out to you, Mbule. Shout out to you. And the goal also was a quality goal. That was a beautiful goal. That was a good night goal. That was a goal that was like, goodbye. Goodbye. We're done with you now. We'll see you next. Yeah, after decade, I don't know. Goodbye, TTM. Travel safely back home. Yeah, that was a beautiful goal, Mbule. And just like other members have said, which you've done that even in the national team. Passing accuracy, 92%. Ebona guys, into idingayo le. Ama-player angalahli ibhola. 92% passing accuracy. 86 passes, 33 of them were accurate. He barely loses the ball, that player. He took one shot. Everyone must call accuracy, guys. It's not about how many shots you take. It's about how many are accurate and in the back of the net. Well, Mbule had one shot, and that shot was his goal. That's it. You don't have to talk too much. But when you open your mouth, make sure that you say something that is valuable. Yabon. So, Mbule, well done. Well done. One shot, one goal. One shot on target, in the back of the net. One chance created. One defensive contribution. 45 touches. He played just for 28 minutes, for God's sake. But he had 48 touches. That's a player that came and didn't shy away from the game. He wanted to play, wanted to get involved, and he kept us going. 2 passes into the final third, and crossing, 1 was accurate out of 2, which is 50%. Long balls, 0%. But it was just 1 attempt, so it's not bad. He won 2 corners for us, and he was just dispossessed once. So abafethu Mbule guys uza kahle. Ground jewels, he won 1 out of 2. He was not involved in any area. That was a decent contribution. He kept the game going for us, and he kept the control, going. He's just Mbule, man, guys. When there's Mbule, there's less traffic. He's gonna make sure that everything he just ticks, it keeps moving, there's no traffic. Yeah, Agnas pity. That's when you have Sipho Mbule on the pitch. He'll just keep everything flowing. So he had a good game. That was a good contribution. Nikhumbuleni ukuthi phela bekuyigame yakhe yokuqala ngo-2026. So naye nimnike nama-flowers wakhe. Ngiseza kude yonke ungawari remember uMbulu ukore igoli lakhe lokuqala for Pirates, just like Andre de Jong. So it was a great contribution from the Master Chef. Mbatha, not good, not bad, lukewarm. I know he's capable of 8.9 to 9.5 on his best day. Today I'm rating Mbatha 7.98. He should mind his tackling though. Good shot taking. I want to remember. So he must keep that going. Don't be hard on my brother, Masindi, guys. He will bounce back. Remember, it's not even a matter of bouncing back. He's not bad. It's nothing bad. It was just one game, man. It was just one game. He's gonna be okay. He just needs to keep going harder. That's it, Tinji. Master Chef was cooking. Only played a few minutes, so I will rate him an 8.2. Great goal. He has been trying in previous matches, to get such a goal. Today, it connected. So, mina nje into engifuna ukuyisho Mbude, can it not be a once-off? Can it not be a view once? If you want asifuni. Keep those, just like Tembani Mfukeng is saying, keep those rockets coming. Can it not be a view once? We want more. Because Zobeza bazoqala it was just against ABC Multipelix. So can you keep doing that on the next games that you play also? That would make me very happy. Member. So yeah, it was a good game from the Master Chef after a long time. I don't know, even the celebration there, I loved it. It was good, guys, man. Welcome back, Mbule. Kunini bakhala ngawe. So buyile Sipho Mbule. Let's talk about Andre de Jong. Andre de Jong is the first player to score a goal for Orlando Pirates in this season's CAF Nedbank Cup. He's our first player to get a goal in this competition this season. It comes through a penalty, and it was Apolis that was fouled. So let me say, shout out to you, Apolis. You could have just taken the penalty yourself. You could have. No one was stopping you, but you allowed De Jong to take it. And shout out to you, Andre, because it's your first start for Pirates, and you said I'm gonna take that penalty. I mean, you could have missed. But the confidence and the belief and the response. Guys, I love players that want to be responsible and accountable, that want to take it and put it on their shoulders, this thing. So Andre de Jong, he didn't shy away. He went and took that penalty, and it was a beautiful penalty in the back of the net. Andre took 13 shots. Now I have a problem with you, Andre, because your passing accuracy is just 76%. Even though it was not a lot of passes, just 17, and 13 of them were accurate. It means that 5 were inaccurate, right? 17 minus 13 is 5, most guys. It doesn't matter. I'm not here for math, but 76 passing accuracy is a red flag. It's a red flag. Even though it's lesser passes, I get it. But the lesser you take, make sure they are accurate. The more you take, make sure they're accurate, because the average will always be based on that, the accuracy. So it wasn't enough. And if you take less passes, I expect you for them to be more accurate. Yeah, so I understand it was just his first game. He just played 76 minutes, 1 defensive contributions, 3 shots on target, 1 on target. 3 shots, 1 on target. 1 blocked shot, 28 touches, 4 of those touches in the opposition box, 4 passes in the final third. Not bad. That's good. That shows that you are there trying to create, that is very important. But I need you to create chances. I saw and a lot of these passes that are inaccurate from De Jong is because he was trying to access Mbuthuma both fihlile mfethu nge-first half. Andre De Jong ukubheke wakubheka, and then I was like, this is good for you, Mbuthuma, because you have someone that is looking for you. He wants to feed you, but when he tries to look for you, you are always behind the center backs. They always get that ball. First line of defense, goal. Andre tries to locate you. Just try and come in front of the defender sometimes, because it's going to be hard for the ball to pass the defender and get to you while the defender is in front of you. So try and meet him halfway. So he was trying to feed you, Andre De Jong, in the first half. I saw that time, and Andre, maybe nabuma basa bebazodla maybe angazi, but akasekho, water under the bridge anyway. Yeah, he's possessed twice. Ground duels 1 out of 4, 25%. Not good enough. Aerial duels 1 out of 3, 33%. Not good enough. The stats, they can be very much better. I'm gonna give Andre a 7. It was his first game. He also got a goal, and I know that he will grow in terms of confidence. He can only grow, and the pace says Yomihle Sam says De Jong needs to work on his pace. Yeah, remember, it's gonna be a problem. Pirates is and ukhumbule ukuthi le game le, we were not even quick. We were not even like I said, we were on gear 1. Besingahambi besinganayo intensity, besingagijimi kakhulu. So I still want to see him in that highly intensive game and see how he will pan out. Sometimes it's not really the pace. Under De Jong, the confidence to take a penalty. I wasn't overall impressed, for he's capable of more. Watched him at Stellis, I rate him 7.9. He needs to pull up his socks and pace. Yeah, and those things, obviously, you will be in tune with them as you keep going with the team and you start to understand how the team plays as a whole. Let's remember that this player was just signed last month, guys, in January. So he is playing. He already has a goal. He contributed in that goal for that own goal. That shot, beautiful shot from Mufukeng, contributed. So he's still doing the right things and he's getting there. There's definitely room for improvement. Remember, at Stellis, they were not playing at this pace, and I think he's not used to the interchanging of positions at Pirates, also says Koketo. So yeah, these are the things that can only get better with time, Koketo. Let's give him 5, 6, 7. Let's give him until the end of this month. Let's see how it's gonna go. But you guys know, we have Sundowns, we have Marumo, we have Chiefs. So Andre, you have to cook, my brother. You have to cook. Bule and Dito, fire, baba. I love how humble Andre is, says Koketo. And then Tembani Uta, I can't really say much since it's his first start, but he seems like an exciting to watch. Yeah, definitely. There's more to come from him. Definitely room for improvement. And I know he will improve. We will go through his numbers going forward. You will see with time. There is improvement. Now you have a Patrick, a Tito, a Mashwangani. This is their highest rated player by Fort Mob, as you can see there. Rightfully so. After Chabatsane, my man of the match is Patrick Tito Mashwanganyi. Because tell me, he came from the bench, changed that game for better. Played very well, Tito. Patrick Mashwanganyi was given player of the match with a rating of 8.8. This is Fort Mob, by the way. It's not Supersport, it's not PSL, okay? It's not NetBank. So they gave him man of the match there. And obviously, one of the reasons is because Mashwanganyi got a goal. Mashwanganyi assisted Mbule in that third goal also. So Patrick Mashwanganyi created the most chances in the match. Are you listening? Came from the bench, created the most chances. 3. 45 minutes played, 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 shots in total. 87% passing accuracy for Tito, 3 chances created. I repeat again, the most created in that game. From the bench, by the way. 2 defensive contributions. Shots on target, 2 out of 3. That's 67%. Well done, Tito. Well done. And even the second shot was not bad. The keeper had to make a save there. I think it was even a corner. It was not a bad shot. Tito. So touches were 51. 4 of them were in the opposition box. 1 successful dribble out of 1, which is 100%. Passes in the final third, 7. Very good. Tito played well, guys. Accurate crossing, 2 out of 4, 50%. Not bad. Not bad for Tito, and crossing. It's not his best position to cross, Vele. You don't expect him to be doing a lot of that. But, if he gets 2 out of 4, no, give him a break. He won 3 corners for us. 3 corners won by Tito. And 2 tackles also. Defensively, he's adding, 3 recoveries. Ground duels won. Yeah, won again. Tito won 4 out of 4 ground duels. He won 1 out of 1 aerial duels. 100%, 100%. And he was fouled once. Therefore, I gave Chabatsane 8.5. Now, how much do I give Tito Manje? Because I said Chabatsane is the man of the match. Yeah. Yes. Angazi ke manje. Nami sengilahlekile because uTito ngicabanga umnika u9. Usebenzile uTito. Udlale kahle nje. He played very well today. But then again, Tito, you have now created this. Can you keep it going? Because we were just playing an ABC Mutsipe League side. So I want to see this against Marumo. I want to see it against Sundowns. I want to see it against Chiefs. I want to see it going forward. Not just because we were playing against the 3rd division team. It was a crazy game. I'm going to give Tito 9. Guys, he played from the bench. For me, I'm going to give him a 9. He did so well. Created the most chances. I know him 9. Even though I still give Chabatsane man of the match. Why? Because he played the full game. Okay? That's why I'm giving Chabatsane man of the match. But Tito, he played so well. Now, the question is he going to be consistent? Or our next game, then it's going to be a problem. I hope he's going to keep that going. Because that performance was good. And I'm sorry, I'm born you Tito. Uti is the best performance in 2. Did you say 2 years? I saw something about 2 years. Yeah, 9. This is Tito's best game in 2 years. Hey, so make sure you keep it going, keep it consistent, build up on that, and let's keep going. Let's keep going. De Jong has slow tempo but great work rate. Once he's familiar with the team, the opponents must worry. Tito is lethal in the box when he plays with such confidence and positive attitude. I haven't praised Tito in a long time. Tonight is the night. Okay. Nomsa is happy with Tito. And Tito, Nomsa, is one of those who are very critical of you. When she's not happy, she'll make it known. Yeah. But today, we are so keep it up, man, Patrick, man. That was a great game for Tito, guys. That is why I was surprised that he wasn't. If it wasn't Chabatsane, Tito was not man of the match. I know. He did well. He scored. He assisted. He changed that game because the first half was frustrating at some point. So, marvelous match from you, Patrick. Keep it going. Keep it going. Guys, now I'm running. I'm sorry, but nako itamaile. Yo, nako ivaile. Let me just try and finish up quickly. Daniel Msendami. Ngifuna Msendami. Who played? Yes. Here is Daniel Msendami. How much do you give Msendami? He played the most minutes so far for Pirates. 45. Usually he comes from the bench around 70 something. So today he came immediately in the second half. Yayibona into engikhuluma ngayo, 95% passing accuracy mntanami. Out of 21 passes, 20 were accurate. Nazi into engikhuluma ngazo 95% passing accuracy. This is a player that barely loses the ball. Okay? By passing. He passes the player that is wearing the same jersey as him. And it's important because he plays up front there where there's a lot of traffic, where there's a lot of marking and defenders. But he still gets 20 out of 21 right. 95% passing accuracy. 4 shots in total. Very good, Msendami. 1 chance created, 1 defensive contribution. Then now the thing that you must improve, Daniel, is the accuracy. Get those shots on target. Because I can see in total here, it says it that you took 4, but only 1 was on target. You understand? So if you can just try and get more on target, and 2 of them were blocked. I remember there was 1 that was blocked and he was so frustrated, Msendami. I think he went to the floor. He was so mad because he was smelling the goal there, but it was blocked, unfortunately. 2 blocked shots, 32 touches in total. 6 of these touches are in the opposition box. Crossing, not so good. Out of 1, 0%. It's not bad though. It's not bad. Just one cross, you know. And then accurate long balls, 1 out of 1, 100%. Interceptions, 5. This is the defense, right? He made 5 recoveries also for us. And then the ground jewels, you need to win those ground jewels, Msendami. Out of 4, you won 1. And he was fouled once. He committed fouls 2 times. So that was a good performance from Daniel Msendami, in my opinion. You know, if you look at what Muremi was giving us today, guys, Msendami came and elevated us a step further. Because Muremi, I don't know what was going on with you today. I don't know what was the problem with Tshepang Muremi today at all. Like that first half, what was going on with Tshepang Muremi? So when Msendami came in, he added life for us in that final third. You know, hence took a lot of touches in the box. He did try to create, he did take a bit of some shots, and he was not losing the balls. He was contributing also defensively. So I'm happy with Daniel Msendami, guys, and I still think there's more that is coming from him. You know, Msendami, you are coming right okay, you. That is why again I must say, well done to our scouting department, doing a great job there. There's lovely room for improvement. Gumse. Mbiza ngomse mncedi inkosi says games Msendami 9.8. Ooh, out of 10. Mina ngimnika u8. Ngisafuna more. Abo 9 uzobathola maseka kora assista. Manje 8, but he's doing everything right. He's coming right, okay. Msendami played well today. I rate him 8.2. Says Milton Koza. Ndikhona mnasiya. I hope when right lapho man. He seems to be the perfect winger. Msendami says unomsa. And then Koketo says ukuthi Msendami is a dangerous winger. Usazobulala abaningi. Ayiva ke ngoku bakhona futhi abazayo ngibana bakhona bangi 18 uzobalungisa uthula ubheke wena. This game brought out the best of Tito. He played from first half. Had he played from the first half, he would have made a perfect 10 stat. Well, you never know. You never know with our players, guys. Sometimes when you start, it's not. Sometimes they're good from the bench. Sometimes when they start, something else. You just never know. But Tito played well. Now, we want to see that in the next game, Tito. Next game, when you get a chance, give us that performance or more. Or something close to that. Yeah, Bon. I've realized that our players take turns with not having good games. Oh, remember, that's not good, man. No, sir. Let's just all have a good game and demolish our opposition. Quality after quality, baba. Baphi abosdumanga abanye sezisiya. Ziyakhala member. Lakhala bafocuse kwi-caref phela. 7.5 out of 10 for Daniel, says no. Samen Q says 7.9 to 8, which is an 8 obviously. Msendami is a live wire. So at least guys, I'm happy that you are happy with what he brought into the team, Basopa stakiwe member Msendami. Asazobabulala. Hey member indaba kaDlamini angazi ukuthi sithini ngoDlamini. I don't even want to lie. I don't know ukuthi sithini ngoDlamini. Before ngiya kubo apolisi nabo Mremi, because Mremi yena nje. Mremi. Hayi Mremi. Asicaleni ngosibilibili. Kamuhelo. I want to finish up now. Quickly. Yeah, I'm going to be quick now. So Kamuhelo Sibilibili came into this game from the bench, obviously. He has never started this year. Ngicela nibhekeni bafethu. 28 minutes played. Ngicela nibhekeni passing accuracy. 100%. 12 passes, all of them were accurate. Yeah. Wena Sibilibili wena. Marinkinga manje 0 chance created. You were not aiding a lot forward in this game. Pela, you came in as a winger. Remember that we had Dino van Rooyen playing as a right back. Which, again, these numbers, they are telling us exactly. Coach Abdeslam must learn from this. And the coach also must learn from this. As much as we can criticize our players, even our coach can be criticized. Again, coach, Sibilibili is not a winger. He's a fullback. Put him as a right back. Put him as a left back. You see that 0 of chance creation. Put him as a right back. You will see that it will turn into numbers. He had 3 defensive contributions, 22 touches, just 1 touch in the opposition box. Sibilibili, guys, is very strange. He will have more touches in the opposition box while he plays as a fullback, more than as he plays as a wing back. As a wing forward, sorry. Yeah? As the right winger, less impact in the final third. As a right back, more impact. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the numbers are saying exactly that. There was nothing much that he did offensively. Just 1 cross, 1 touch in the box, got dispossessed once, 1 tackle committed by him, 2 interceptions, 1 recovery. He won 1 out of 3 ground duels. And he committed 1 foul. That was it. So he wasn't dangerous at all in the final third. At all for the opposition. Because can we play this player, guys, at the back? As the day we do that, I hope the coach will. Can we play this player as a fullback, guys? He thrives on space. He wants to attack the space. Don't put him as a winger. Already there is no space. The moment he receives the ball already, he wants to receive it freely so from CBC or Sipochain or Makaula, and then make a pass maybe to Mufukeng in the middle, and then make a run into that final third, and then work around what he's gonna do. He's good in terms of dribbling, but he loves to attack the space. Can we put him as a fullback? It's still not happening. And then it's gonna be like he's not playing well. But we're also not putting him in the right position. I hope he can start. Yes, guys, Sibilibili guy 1 as a right back. Nimbonen gahl. Because now we are playing him in the wrong position, and then we're gonna say he's not playing well. He's a good player, this player. Marvelous player, but we're not using him correctly. I don't know why we don't understand this. This player loves to run from the back, just like Menq is saying, and finding those spaces. Yes, remember, there are players that are good when they receive balls in tight areas, and then there are players that are good when they attack those tight areas while they are already in possession of the ball. That's Sibilibili. He is good going into that area that is so congested while he's already with the ball than already being there before receiving the ball. So he wants to attack the space. That is why it will look like he's not playing well. Kanti is a good player, but we're not using him correctly. Right now, we signed Msendami. He's showing that he's coming with something. We have Apolis, we have Muremi. We can also use Mufukeng on the wings. Can we please play Sibilibili at the back? Coach Abdeslam, you've been doing this for a long time. Put Sibilibili. Even the first goal that he scored against Sundowns, which position was he playing? Which position was he playing? Can we just put this player back as a fullback? Yo. Guys, that's Sibilibili in the because we've been talking about this since last year. And there's no changes. Today he's playing as a right winger, tomorrow he's playing as a right back. You just never know what the coach wants to do with him. It's like at this point we don't know where he's actually good. And he's good as a fullback. Sibilibili must compete with Van Rooyen. Sibilibili must compete with Libito. Yeah. That's what needs to happen. With Shandu, he must compete with those players. Then you're gonna see his best. Yabo. So 6.8 says Unomsa. Can't blame you. You know, there was nothing much from him because we were not even tested defensively again, and offensively he didn't get him enough joy. You know, so I hope we can just use this player in his rightful position. Osiam, ngiyacela coach, please play Sibilibili in his position. Full back, not right winger. He's not a winger. He looks like a winger, but he's not. You know, what a player this is. But I feel like, again, we're not using him to his fullest. We're just going to get the bare minimum or below that, you know, or slightly above that. It's not good enough. Wadu loves playing people in their incorrect positions. Remember. Hey, 7.5 possibility says Menchu, Bengalele, Bakabanga, Usibilibili. You are right, Nico. He wasn't played in his proper position. He enjoys running. Remember. Injuries affect players. Sibilibili, in case in point. I don't know where Libito is, member. And Yabona, even with Sibilibili, we're gonna end up saying it's injuries. And it's not. It's just that he's not played where he's good at. You know, he's not going to shine. He needs to play at the back. That's where his light is. That's where his light is. And it's going to shine bright like a diamond. Just put him as a right back. Simple, this thing. Let's stop confusing it. So I hope, guys, we can fix this. I'm going to finish up now. Tepang, Muremi. I'm going to do Muremi, Apolis, and then we're done, right? So I'm not going to take time. Muremi, I'm not happy with you. You didn't play well. I didn't see any impact. But let's check the numbers. Maybe I'm wrong. But I know Muremi, guys. And you guys know Muremi. And the one that we saw today, I expected Muremi to have one of his best games today. Shiapansi labafana lababe TTM tepang. But wait, it wasn't. Let's see. So Muremi is one of those players that got lower ratings even on FortMob, because the lowest is Butelezi, the second lowest is Nemtajela, the third lowest is you, Tepang Muremi. You see, it's not me, it's FortMob already. They've picked up on this. 90% passing accuracy, very good. 2 chances created, 80 touches. How many touches in the box? Oops, under oops. Angeke ngikhona ukuba ne-right ne-left winger or i-right winger edlala 45 minutes ingatholi ne-touch e-1 eboxini. Kuna something wrong. And especially masikhuluma ngoThepang Muremi. There is no way Muremi can play 45 minutes and not get inside the opposition box and touch the ball. That is where the problem was. 0 in the box. Dribbles, 1 out of 1. Didn't complete a lot of dribbles. Passes in the final third, just 1. You see? Just 1 pass in the final third from Muremi. Accurate crossing, 1 was accurate out of 3. Accurate long balls, just 1 long ball. He won 1 corner for us. He was offside once. He was dispossessed once. And then ground duels, he won 2 out of 5, which is 40%. There was no aerial duel. He was fouled once, committed fouls twice. Those stats are not good for a player of Tepang Muremi's caliber. At all. Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't know what happened. Maybe he's tired, as you are saying, Manq. And I commend the coach for taking him out for the rest of the second half. And you see, take Moremi, put those stats that I just read, and then check Msendami's stats that I just went through. You will see the difference between the two in terms of what they did today. Yeah, bon. So that is why I'm saying I'm not happy with Moremi about today's performance. But I know what he can do. He's already on double figures in terms of goal contributions. But today, Akitsiburu didn't sang Moremi. It was just not your day. At all. At all. Yeah. I saw Moremi left and right, all over. I think coach should use him wisely. Otherwise, he's a good player. Indeed, remember. And yeah, they interchange a lot, remember. They interchange a lot about Moremi. I don't know what was going on, man, with Moremi. I didn't see much from him at all in that first half. At all. We won't see much of him in front if Wadu keeps him as a right back instead of a right wing. Temban, now awuyibambi lento. Awukayibambi indaba kaSibilibili angazi ke. Sengizamile we-explain uzobona ngendlela. Remember, we are seeing Sibilibili more in front when he plays as a right back than when he plays as a right winger. Yes? Yeah? Even that game of Sikokune, where he nearly scored and got in the box, which position was he playing? Which position? Was he not playing for Van Rooyen? He gets into those positions freely so. He knows, he reads the game well, and then he attacks the space. He wants the space to thrive. So he's good as a right back. We are seeing him more up front as a right back than as a right winger. But I know it does not make sense. But if you follow that, you will see. Sibilibili, keep full back, guys. Keep full back. Even now, I remember, I think before we signed him, he was playing Kosafa. Was it Kosafa? Which position did they play him there? He was driving. He was, guys, Sibilibili. Angazi mina ngizoyi-explaina kanjani. Up the backs, well done, boys. Yayinhle penalty shawe ude young. Weza umbatha. Watito umbule wavala ngelimnandi igoli. Watetela ishot. Labanjwayini ethini. Up the backs. Des Maguya. Ngiyakuzwa membu ujabulile. Mina ngimnika u6 uMremi. Hayi, I need more from Moremi. But yeah, it might be fatigue. The good news is that he played 45 minutes and then got rested. And we are going to play weekend. So he should be fine next weekend. He's going to get close to a whole week of rest and recover. Because today, no way. No way. It wasn't the one. So as I said, guys, now I'm running against time. I want to finish. I've been here for some time. Oceanopolis. How much does Oceanopolis get? He played 62 minutes, 0 goal, 0 assists. 2 shots taken by Apolis, 81% passing accuracy. Ngiyakhala Apolis. Ngiyakhala nge-passing accuracy. Ngiyakhala. Yeah, ngiyakhala. 2 chances created. He won the penalty for us, don't forget. 1 defensive contribution. Apolis was accurate in terms of shots, on target. Both of them. 2 on target, 2 shots taken, 2 shots on target. 45 touches, 1 touch in the opposition box, Apolis. At least he took shots on target, but still, out of 45 touches that you took in that first, in that 60-something minute, only 1 of them was in the box, Apolis. 2 out of 4 successful dribbles, 5 passes in the final third. And then long balls, 0%. Defensively, he had 1 tackle, 5 recoveries for us, and I'm happy with the crown jewels. He won 5 out of 7, which is 71%. Very good, Oshwin. Very good. He was fouled twice. But again, it wasn't the best performance from Apolis. Again, for me, it wasn't the best. For me personally, But he got us the penalty. I'm going to give him a 7. I still believe Apolis can do more than this. Just more. Take those touches in the box, Apolis. Now you're not getting in the box. Get into that box. You've been getting in the box a lot. Need to get into that box. 5 out of 10 says no, Nomsa. Siyanyanga says 5. Umncedi uthi 7.8. Yeah, he won the first goal, which is positive. Exactly. 7 out of 10. Moremi 7. Nomsa gives Moremi 6. Maybe he's saving energy for next weekend. Well, for the weekend. Well, at least because we won the game. Now we are focusing on the weekend. Let's go. 6.9 Apolis. Yeah, man. I still want something from Apolis more. Must be rested, then brought in as an impact player. Yeah, that can also work. We have options now, Nomsa. So we can always take that route. We do have options. Sendami definitely comes and add into that list, you know. So we should be able to, you know, rotate a bit and rest these players. I want to close it quickly. Mfana kagogo mina ngikho happy. Mfana kagogo angikho happy. Angazi ukuthi bekwenzakalani today. Utholile assist, beautiful assist, you know. Yeah. I love that you were able to pass the ball back to Tito and Tito finished it, you know. And you are now sitting on 8. Umbuthuma bafethu namagoal ayi-6 ku Pirates. Nama assist ayi-2. So that is 8 goal contributions from Umfana kagogo. But uyayibona inkinga enginayo ngawe Mbuthuma. You had the list nayo iyasho ne-Fort Mopla. But Mbuthuma had the least touches, which is 26, of any outfield player to play 90 minutes. So it's not the worst stat. He's a striker. Obviously, it's very droughty sometimes up front, right? He had the least touches. So that's not bad. It's not bad. But the problem is here. He played the full game, no goal, which it happens. He had an assist, which is very good. 3 shots taken in 90 minutes from Mbuthuma. And then let's look at the passing accuracy. Yabona Mbuthuma inkinga yami nawe ila kakhulu. First touch and the passing also. Accuracy. Mbuthuma una 46 passing accuracy. This is the lowest, guys. I've gone through each and every player's individual stats, and this one is the lowest. 46, less than 50 passing accuracy. Low kimatata. It means that we are trying to create something for you up there, but when we get the ball to you, essentially it dies because we are trying to maybe pass it to Apolis or pass it to Moremi or Msendami or Tito, but it just never gets there. It means that attack, if you ball Peto Mbuthuma, it means we're around the box, we're somewhere there. But if he cannot pass it back to a player that is wearing the same shirt as him, then it means the whole movement is dead. So 46% passing accuracy, angeke. Technically, you need to work on that, Mbuthuma. Technical ability, technical ability, angeke. He needs to work on that. And the awareness also. Sometimes I feel like Mbuthuma is free. Like he needs to work on his awareness. He's never free. You are never free, Mbuthuma. You can never receive the ball you want. You are always around players. But sometimes you'll just turn to traffic, and like you are surprised with how there's traffic. Well, there's always gonna be traffic. You need to be cautious, you need to be quick, and you need to protect the ball. You need to protect the ball. You know, his awareness, I still want more from Mbuthuma. Today, I umfana kagogo. 1 chance created, 4 defensive contributions. Beka lama shots ay 3 awathathile. Only 1 of them was on target. You know, 1 big chance missed. That chance, Mbuthuma, I remember the chance in the second half. And the last chance leya Mbuthuma kube uyijumpile lela ball. Beyakhona la usibilibili bezokora. But you decided to take it because you are a striker and you want to score, I get it. But then that finish, why belia phezulu lela ball? Why belia phezulu lela ball? And then ikunala afuna ukuchaya ibhebhethu futhi. Guys, I'm sorry. I was not happy. This is one of the games that I'm actually not happy with Mbuthuma. No. Today's game, something was off in his game. I've watched Mbutuma all the Pirates games, but today's game, no. Corner big Shyamans, but he got an assist. That's why his rating is higher there. He had 8 touches in the opposition box, which is very good. Very good. But he needs to score. 1 pass into the final third. 1 successful dribble out of 2. Not bad. 50%, 2 clearances. 2 headed clearances. Mbutuma ngama-header bafethu number 1 ku-Pirates. Akekho ofika kuMbutuma ngama-header. He's very good aerially. Interceptions 2. Recoveries 2. But aerial duels were 1 out of 3. Ground duels 2 out of 4. He was only fouled once. So I still want more from Mbutuma, guys. I'm sorry, but today's game, he just didn't do enough, and I don't think he's gonna start the next game. I think De Jong might start in that position, or Mwana says, but we shall see. You can tell that he's not well trained, but it can improve. He should hire someone to help him personally. Then he can be so lethal. He's not a bad player at all. So he needs more. He needs to do more, Mbutuma. I love that when he's there, he does get involved. You will see that he's there. You'll not ask, where's Mbutuma? But the problem is that still, he's getting involved, but he can't protect the ball better. He can't circulate it properly also, accurately. We also need to keep it going. 6.5 is a fair rating. You should improve in terms of accuracy, passing, awareness. Awareness, remember, awareness. I been calling it awareness during today's game, but it was alright. It's just technically, these are the things, man. That ability needs to just take it a step further. It's alright, guys. It's alright. We'll be fine. But I don't see Mbutuma starting the next game. I repeat again, Nzobon. Ningathi ngikhuluma no coach Abdeslam. I see Mahopa starting, especially because we are going to play Sundowns very soon, so we will be building up to that game also. So I see Mahopa starting in the next game. Mbutuma played a full game today, but he didn't raise his hands like that. Good. Ubhizi Mbutuma member, ubhizi. Ayena member uzombona ukhona. Inkinga nje kumele abe busy kahle. Yabo angawalahla amabhola. Bangamthatheli kalula. Angaphasi ama-opponents. But other than that, he's not a bad player. He wants to be seen. He wants to show up. He's a hard worker and he helps us defend. He's a fighter. So yeah, guys, that's just about it. I'm done. Thank God. I went through all the players. I hope I wasn't too harsh, but I was also balancing with the comments, okay? It wasn't bad, guys. Kumele alungise finishing yakhe. Uyadlala impela kufanele angabe but now remember my goal Des una 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 goal contributions in is it 16 appearances? I think una 16 appearances. It's not bad. 16 appearances and already has 8 goal contributions. That's also good from Mbutuma, but we obviously want him to do much more than that, and we know that he can. So he must improve just on those technical ability. It's not a lot of things, Work on that. Work on that. Work on the passing. Work. Awareness also. Ish. But also right to Mbutuma. Also right and be clinical in front of goal. The number of chances we keep missing, Nomsa, keeps going up and up and up. It keeps going up. But we keep winning. Imagine if we start actually scoring those chances. Then it means we are going to destroy teams. Radiopane needs to come back. Akabuye mfana, akabuye. He's very good, Radiopane, member. Very good, and he does not lack in those things. Those are more technical ability. He has the speed, he has the pace, he has a good body. He just needs a little bit maybe of confidence in and around the box, a little bit of composure. Those are the things. He's very good, Ulo Boitumelo. So Akabuye, he's good. His work rate is good. He presses also. He wins those duels just like Nomsa is saying. So he's a great player. He must come back. I would love to have him back in the team. He fits definitely into the system of Coach Abdeslam Wadu. So I love Radiopane. That one, he is the more skillful. He's one striker that I know that he can create a chance for himself. Yeah, he can -2 defenders right now and score. That's Radiopane. So I would love to have him back. I don't know why it's taking so long, because he should be back, because he played against All Stars. But I believe the coach is cooking something in the background. It's gonna come out soon. For now, I'm gonna close it here. Thanks to you, Nomsa. Thanks to you, MenQ, Des, Makuya, Sia, Nyanga, Angala. Dino looked uncertain when making entries into the opposition box. You know why, Angala? It's because he barely does that. He does it once in 5 games or 6 games. He needs to do more of that. He needs to get accustomed to doing that and get used to doing that. And he was doing that at Stellenbosch. That is why even the members were saying, Wuti, he's not the same as that one. What happened? He needs to get himself there more frequently. You know, he needs to, so that these things of being uncertain, you are gonna be more certain and more confident, because you are not just doing it for the first time in 5 games. Yeah, bon. So I love that, man. I'd love that. He needs to do more. Yeah, the system fits Radiopane perfectly. Yeah, it fits him. What's the question, Nomsam? It fits remember Radiopane bafethu uyafita. Shestathi nje banokutatazela nyana nje lapha phambili makathola ibhola. Ngiyakhumbula against Marumo bekakhona ne. Yeah, but yena you remember that Polokwane City game? He was in the middle. I remember he minused Boma 3 to 4 players, and then he played a pass. Who missed that chance, Gonje? It was gonna be a crazy assist. I don't remember who missed. Who? Angisakhumbula ukuthi ubani obhayizile lapha kule chance. It was the first game of the season. That was crazy, guys. So he's very good, Radiopane. He fits this system perfectly. He just needs to get more game time. Also, right. Thank you, Nomsan Tsibande. Askis, you are now saying being Nomsa. I'm not saying it's in Tsibande. Askis Nomsa. Milton Koza. Yeah, man, bafita sambe solala. Milton. Ncedi Nkosi. Thembile Mufukeng. Yanyanga MenQ. Guys, thank you. You kept it going. Hangala. Koketso. Des. Ngiyabonga bafethu, man. I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow. I just wanted us to go through this. We have to do this all the time, you know. Shandu, I don't know what's going on with him also. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I've said it that I don't see Shandu at Pirates next season also. So I'm not that surprised. Even if he comes back, it's gonna be hard for him to play. Yeah, he still holds that record, Nomsa. I don't think anyone has broken that record of Radiopane in DTC. So there's still something there. I can't wait to see him come back. He did well against All Stars. And for the mere fact that we let go of Lutuli and Mabasa and kept Radiopane, it says he is in the plans. He's in the plans. Hey Nico, you really stretched this live, and I'm happy members keep on contributing. That's why I call this channel Orlando Pirates Online Branch. No vulgar. Hey, if I can go MenQ. Yeah, I love it, member Nami being here always, and obviously when you guys are always here, everything is smooth. So it was a great live. I hope we can keep it going, and the boys can keep performing, guys. They need to keep performing. We're not here to destroy anyone, but also we will constructively criticize. I don't think if our players were to watch this live stream, they were gonna, be discouraged. If anything, they'll be encouraged to say, okay, I need to improve these numbers. I need to improve this and this and that. We're not killing anyone. We're not here harshly. So yeah, I'm happy because even in the comments, there's no one who was, who jumped the line. We're all, sambangu line. Unlike abanye, hey, ngale kubo Twitter nabo Facebook ziyakhala. Laphana bazokushiya nje confidence yakho ibhekile. So asivaleni lana bafethu for today. Kusasa ningakhohlwa. Yeah, ilanga lami kusasa kuzoba mnandi. Kudlala iManchester City, kudlala iSundowns, kudlala iChiefs. Hayi. Ngiyazi ukuthi kuzoba mnandi. That's all I can say. If you know, you know. Yeah, if you know, you know. Good night, members.